Okay, guys, look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. Do you see anything? Eye doctor did. Gotta have cataract surgery, guys. This is all part of the old fart program. As you get older, everything starts, you know, getting slow, like Joe. Let's not even bring up his name, guys, anymore. Please, no more Joe. My blood pressure just goes up when I hear that name. It's that name or the Obama name. Those two, yeah. Those two circus clowns. But yes, I found out yesterday we got to have cataract surgery. I noticed they said, have you noticed anything in your vision? I said, I said, I'm a beekeeper, and I noticed I got to use my pin light. Thank you, by the way, Martin, Michigan Martin, for the pin light. Actually, Martin, I bought 3 of those after you gave me that one. I loved it so much. Yeah, bought 3 of them. Gave one to Miss Daisy. She could put in her purse and one in her truck. Anyway, I told them, I said, I'm having to turn on my high-intensity pin light and look down in them cells to see them eggs before I could just pick them right out. But I was having issues, and as a beekeeper, that's the first thing we got to do is look for eggs in them cells when we crack a hive open to see the production, you know, productivity of the hive. They said, oh, yeah, well, you shouldn't even be driving. I said, what? Yeah, your eyes are bad enough where you're not even supposed to be driving, but we're not going to blow the whistle on you, okay? You obviously are. I said, I drove here today, fine. Anyway, they said, well, you'll be able, when we get done with you, you'll be able to see them eggs in them cells, all right? I said, cool. So anyway, it's a rainy day. We're in the rainy season now here in sunny Florida. It is sunny right now, but it was just, as you can see, the slab is a little wet. It didn't come down too hard, but it was just enough to wet the slab. Every day now we're going to get her, every day. And now we're coming in September's hurricane season. September 15th was when my Brazilian pepper pops, and just what else pops? Hurricanes coming off of Africa like a freight train, one after the other. Thank you very much, Africa. Yeah, I heard something good, guys. I don't know, a year or 2 ago. The Canary Island there, or whatever, on the west side of Africa, there's a mountain right there, and there it's an old volcanic deal. That mountain is honeycombed with fissures running through it. I don't know if you've heard of this one before. They said all we need is one earthquake there. They predict that honeycomb mountain is going to fall apart and body slam the water, which in return is going to start a tsunami that is going to head toward Florida with a 500-foot tidal wave. Now, I'm at right here where I'm living here, I'm at elevation 30, okay, 30. So I think I got a hunch with a 500-foot tidal wave, I think I'm going to be underwater 470 feet. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta, I even sold my boat, guys. I don't even have a boat to float out of here. I don't even have a kayak anymore. I used to have a kayak. I don't have that. So I'm just gonna have to crawl up on top of the house as it comes and just do one of these numbers and then go under. Yeah. So anyway, we'll ask the Lord to skirt the tidal wave around my house and around my beehives. Because let's face it, guys, I mean, is his ideal, perfect creature that he came up with, the honeybee. And then of course he came up with a, you know, a better creature to monitor and help the honeybee, and that would be Steve-O. So, you know, maybe it'll be something like Noah in the Ark, right? Where the water skirts around Steve-O, I'll be high and dry. Who knows? And then we of course have got Yellowstone. It's a ticking time bomb. It's been, what is it, 600 million? What was the number on that? 600 million years ago? Or was it 1,000 years? I forget. Maybe it was 600,000 instead of million. Probably 600,000. The last time it popped. And when it pops, they said all of the USA will be shut down. All of it. Maybe Florida will be spared a bit. I don't know. But if it pops, there will be a dust cloud coming over the entire U.S. and wipe out all of the food crops. So I'm here today, guys, just to, you know, just to cheer you up and let you know that you're about ready for cataract surgery and a tidal wave and a volcano, okay? That's what's going on today. What else has Steve-O got going on? Oh my God, I'm drinking some pomegranate tea. Nothing in it. No sweet. No honey. No nothing in it. Just pomegranate tea. But so it's a rainy day today. I don't have much to do here, but here's what's going on. I got a little drip pan here. Actually, I got 2 crock pots. This is kind of an overkill here. This is about all melted down. Got 2 pots going. And what Steve-O's doing, I've got to go to the field tomorrow morning and install. I've got 3 boxes out there, brood chambers with no honey supers on them. This is maybe a bit premature, but that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, see, I got a W here. What's that mean? It means I got wire on there. And I did coat the wires too. I filled the track up here, top and bottom, with wax. I didn't fill it up, I just painted it good. So we have one of those. We have a plasticell with heavy wax on it. I did these a while back. Guys. And so what I'm doing here is a plasticell, a wire to stretch my material. Cost savings here, cost savings. I'm doing a plasticell. I'm doing a wire frame or a bamboo frame. There is a plasticell. Here's a bamboo frame. I'm doing 3 now. I'm doing 3 bamboos. And I'll show you how I'm doing it over here. I got my little station set up right over there. And I wax the heck out. Also, we'll put a little wax on the ends here too, to keep, you know, in transit till the bees will lock this all together. And I'm finding this little nub sticking out here. Actually, that's a bit too much nubby. So what I got over here is a grinder. I forgot to do this one. So I just grind it up, get it down to a little nub on each one, see? And these are sticking out a little bit. That'll be fine. So we've got that. We've got a plasticell. And actually I've come up with an extra plasticell, but that's fine. And then I got another bamboo on the end here. So these are 8 frame beefies. Beautiful boxes. Love them, love them, love them. Can't get enough of them. She's turning gray out here, guys. She's turning gray. So I may have this scenario in the morning. The bees may not like Steve-O at all. I don't know. That's fine. I won't be into them that long anyway. What the plan is tomorrow is to put these on. I'm not using excluders. If I want to later on in the season push bees, if I'm getting too much brood up here, I will push the bees down with honey robber. I will take one of my lids. I will take one of my lids and put that on and put a t-shirt inside over that lid. I'll take a backer board lid and put a t-shirt over top of it, twist it around in the bottom, tie a knot in it, whatever, and put honey robber on that and push these bees downstairs, right? And then I will add an excluder. I have plastic excluders that I have to custom make for these boxes, but that's no big deal. They're cheap. But what I will do is take out one frame, bring one from the brood chamber up, and dead center it. I'll put this frame downstairs to replace it. And that'll help force these bees up. I've already done it to 10 hives out in the field now, and it's working fine. They just come right. It just helps speed them up. It just helps speed these bees up and get them upstairs quicker. So that's what old Steve-O's doing now. I did all these frames. I pressure washed all these frames here 3 months ago. And you'll see here, this one's not too bad. Here's getting a really nasty one. Guys, I wasted my time. Look at this. Look at this. It's nasty. They got all these, and they chewed it right down to the foundation. Yeah, they chewed it right down the foundation. Those little bitches. But an air hose cleans them right up. Look at this. Look at all those little hairy. It gets all those little hairy, fuzzy, silky cobwebs off of there. Those little wax moth little bitch bastards, as they trail and just screw up your hive, they trail a little web. Yes, and here, see, you got some of this nasty action, and then of course they've got to spin their little web cocoons, and there must be an acid in there or something. It just chews into the frame. Look how it scarred that frame. I've got some that they will actually weaken a frame so much it's unusable if you get a lot of wax moths in your hive. Yes. So all I'm doing here, I got a little drip pan here, action. Like I said, I got 2 pots going here, and I got this roller. And this is kind of a fuzzy roller here. Go slow here with this. Don't go fast, because it'll just flip and roll wax all over your hand. And it's pretty hot wax too. Just go slow with this. And you don't need a very heavy nap. It's just what I had. I mean, I had it in stock. So there's a lot of extra wax, as you can see, on there. But the bees will work that up just fine. Just fine and dandy. Yes, they will. So what I'm doing over here, I'm putting in 3 only. Was doing 4. But see, this frame isn't drilled. The frames I've been buying are drilled. You have 4 drill holes. Well, what you do is you use the top, you take an 1/8 bit. If it's already pre-drilled, you don't need to worry about it because it's basically 1/8 bit on one end anyway. But you put on a bigger bit, one that will just to where these bamboos will come through. And buy your bamboo like this. Get it on Amazon. You can see I got a couple rolls here. And you just tear a little hole in the bottom here. When you get out 3 at a time is enough. I've been using these too. I've been getting these. These work pretty good. Natural beeswax pestils or whatever, little beads. 1 pound at a time. It's quite pricey, this stuff. But I got it on Amazon. Miss Daisy, yeah, this, look at it here. It's $21.99, $22 for 1 pound. So it's not cheap. But with my crush and drain system too that I'll be using on extracting honey, I'll be getting a lot of wax. So yeah, you just pass 3 through. I was using 4, it's not necessary. I've been experimenting with 3s, bamboos, man, it works fine. It works absolutely fine. This one's ready for wax. You see here, it's just, that's the 8th hole. That sharp end sticks through a little bit. You can grind these off too. That way as you're putting the bees in and out, get the frames in and out of the hive. You don't hit on the edge of the box. I wish I had a bigger pan, but I don't, so I just angle it like so. And I just fill up this, kind of paint this in heavy in here. And then of course I just go right over the bamboo sticks. And your pan catches the most of it. And I hit here at the end a little bit like so. It kind of helps weld those in, because in transit I've had a few slip out, you know, bouncing down the highway. But if you'll weld them in and do the ends too, paint a little bit on the ends here, flip it around, and the pointy end. Slop a little wax inside and out. Just be generous with the wax. The bees will take this wax. You don't have to fill this whole crack up. I do it top and bottom. Hey, if the bees don't like the wax where it's at, they will move it around. Now what I've been doing here is putting a bamboo or a wire frame against the wall. Then I move over a plasticell. Don't just put all wire or bamboo in here. Maybe you could get it. I haven't experimented yet, but the plasticell just forces them to work up and down. They're confined. So they might, if you just put in all bamboo or wire frames, they may do this number. If you're doing crush and drain, I don't guess it's that big a deal, but getting the frames in and out, because if they do this number going through there and decide to do something crazy, you never know what the bees are going to come up. If they do one of these numbers through, now you got them locked in. Now you got to get a long serrated bread knife or something down between and try to get those frames separated up to harvest them. You know, it can be a mess. So that's why I'm going plasticell, wire or bamboo, plasticell, so forth. So Okay guys, that's it for today. I'm just doing a little rainy day projects. Just what you need to be doing. Always something to do, guys. Always something to do when you're a beekeeper. And the more bees you get, the bigger the projects get. So if you only have 2 beef cattle, yeah, that's one thing. But if you've got 6,000 beef cattle, you know the workload goes up. Same way with bees. Oh, by the way, I'm still waiting, Ron DeSantis, I'm still waiting for your phone call or an email. I don't care. I emailed them guys a month ago. I'm getting, again, the situation with Swift Mud. There's no reason that this old beekeeper can't get in over there. So I'm continually, I don't know, I may be turning into a government hemorrhoid. Yeah, because I keep bothering these people, but I'm gonna keep bothering them and have them develop hemorrhoids to where they need surgery. Okay? Yeah. Because we got to do what we got to do to get into these bee locations. So I've emailed Ron DeSantis. Ronnie, if you're listening, give me a call, bro. Give me a call. What I want to do is easy peasy, okay? Life can be easy, Ron, or it can be hard, you know? And I know you want an easy vote. So I'm a voter, taxpayer voter, and I've been voting for you and Donald. So I want you guys to work with me and let Steve-O do his bee thing, okay? All right, guys, I'll see you real soon. Be happy, be strong. We got to keep getting on, and let's keep these government employees on our side. See you soon. Bye-bye.